Hi everyone, today we're doing Unit 8, Day 2 notes. It talks about conversions, area, and volume. So dimensions are very important in this upcoming unit. As we progress through the dimensions, our units of measurements change. So for example, one-dimensional items are like perimeter, distances, and circumference. It's the length around a shape. It's one-dimensional. So you would just have one unit, like 5 inches, 18 centimeters, 4 meters, things like that. It's just to the first power. Then once we get into area, that is 2 dimensions. Area is the number of square units within the shape. So its units are always squared, because now you're comparing like different sides. So you're going to have like 5 meters times 5 meters. It'll be 25 meters squared. So all area units are squared. They are 2-dimensional. Volume now deals with 3-dimensional shapes. So the volume is the number of unit cubes that will fill the space within the shape. So the units of measure are always cubed, 3-dimensional cubed, like meters cubed, inches cubed, feet cubed. So it's very important that you get the correct units. If you are doing area, that's 2-dimensional, they're squared. Volume, 3-dimensional, the units are always cubed. If you're just doing perimeter, distance, circumference, it's just inches, feet. There's no exponents. All right, so another thing we need to keep in mind is the actual units. So before starting any perimeter, area, or volume question, it's important to first check your units. All units have to be the same. So you need to train yourself to check. The problem's going to give you a shape with some of the measurements. You have to check they're all the same units. So sometimes we're going to have to convert from one unit to another. So this takes us to our reference sheet. So everyone got a reference sheet. So we are going to just take a little bit of time. We're going to break down what's on here. So at the top, you have conversions. So we have inches to centimeters. Now there's 2 different ways to measure things. There is the English system of measurement and the metric system of measurement. We in the United States use the English system. It's inches, it's miles, feet, yards. But then the metric system has meters, centimeters, kilometers. So this first conversion goes from the metric system to the English system. This is another one from the metric. This one's metric to the English system. Metric system to English. And this one in the next column, kilometers to miles, that's English system, metric system. All of these measure lengths. So it's important to know that all of these grouped together would measure length. So we're going to neatly put some information on our reference sheets. These are all length. All right, then we have pounds and ounces, pounds and kilograms, kilograms, pounds, tons, and pounds. Again, we have a little metric system going on with the English system. These all measure weight. So this section right here are all different measurements of weight, how heavy things are. This is weight. All right, and then you have cups, fluid ounces, pints, cups, quarts, pints, gallons, quarts, gallons, liters, liters, gallons, liters, cubic, centimeters. These all have to do with liquid measurements. This is all different ways to measure liquid. Liquid. Why they didn't put that one at the bottom of this list, I don't know. So that breaks these up. So these have common conversions from one measurement to another. All right, so let's go back here to our sheet here. It talks about now conversions. So there's steps. First, you got to choose your conversion ratio and write it as a fraction. So I'm going to refer to these examples, or these steps, as I'm doing this example. we have to convert 42 inches into feet. So feet to inches is actually not on here. That's a length. That's one of them that you are supposed to know. I'm hoping you know that there are 12 inches in 1 foot. So first you got to choose your conversion ratio. And I want you guys to write it as a fraction. However, the way you're going to set it up depends on what was given to you. So if we're starting with 42 inches, I'm going to abbreviate IN, we are going to be multiplying this by a fraction, and these numbers are going to go in the fraction. The only thing you need to be concerned about is the units that were given to you. They have to be in the denominator of your fraction. So I'm converting from inches to feet, and now you just fill in the numbers. I know that 1 foot is the same as 12 inches. So, choose your conversion. We're going to write it as a fraction. Multiply the given units by the conversion ratio. The units must be in the denominator because we want them to cancel out. And now I can turn this into a fraction. You are multiplying fractions, not cross-multiplying. This is not a proportion. You multiply numerators. You multiply denominators, and then you see if you can reduce that. So 42 divided by 12 gives us 3.5. So this is 3.5. The only units left are feet. So 42 inches is the same as 3.5 feet. All right, let's do inches to centimeters. So that one is on our reference sheet. It's right here. 1 inch equals 2.54 centimeters. So 1 inch equals 2.54 centimeters. So that's my conversion. So now I'm going to start to set up my problem. So I have 15 inches. I'm multiplying this by a fraction. I have to have inches in the bottom, which means centimeters is going in the top. Now just fill in the right number with the right word. We have 1 that goes with inch, and 2.54 goes with centimeters. You are multiplying the numerators, multiplying denominators. And note, the inches are canceling out. So this problem is just 15 times 2.54. So 15 times 2.54 gives us 38.1, and the only units left are centimeters. So 15 inches is the same as 38.1 centimeters. All right, how about 2.27 kilograms? We want to change that, convert that into pounds. So I'm going to my reference sheet. I'm looking for kilograms to pounds. Here it is. So this is telling me 1 pound equals 0.454 kilograms. I'm going to abbreviate it, kg. All right, so I'm going to set this up. 2.27 kilograms is what I'm given. I need to multiply that by a fraction. Kilograms has to go in the denominator. Pounds is going to go in the top. And I have 1 pound is the same as 0.454 kilograms. You are canceling your units. Kilograms in the top, canceled with kilograms in the bottom. Multiply across. 2.27 times 1, 1 times 0.454. So this one, we are dividing these numbers, 2.27 divided by 0.454, and that just gives us 5, and the only units left are pounds. So 2.27 kilograms is the same as 5 pounds. Okay? So that is how you convert. All right, so I don't know if you want to highlight this. Those are the steps you need to understand and be able to convert. You also need to start every problem. You've got to check to see if you're starting in the same units. All right, that's conversions. A little bit more with conversions. There is the metric system. So the metric system really uses these words: kilo, hecto, deca, deci, centi, and milli. And these are all based off of units of 10. There's 3 ways to measure things. Meters measures length. Liters measures liquid. grams measures weight. So, kilo we can abbreviate with a K, hecto, H, deca, D, deci, D, centi, C, milli, M. They always go in this order, and here's their place values. And then some people kind of make up a silly sentence to remember KHD, like, you know, your unit of measure, DCM. So I always learn King Henry died while drinking chocolate milk. And this middle one, it could be meters, liters, or grams. So you can make up a sentence. Totally depends on, you know, whatever you want. But to convert in the metric system, it's very easy because they're all place values of 10. So I'm going to do a problem as I'm going through the directions. 4.5 meters is how many centimeters. So you start on the units you were given. So I'm starting here. Count right or left to the units you want to convert to. I want to go over here. So I'm moving 2 places to the right. And so I'm going to move my decimal in the problem the same number of places in the same direction. So I started with 4.5. I'm here at meters to get to centimeters. I'm moving 2 places to the right. So I'm going to do the same thing. Here's my decimal now, and it's 450 centimeters. All right, try another one. Decigrams. Grams is weight. I have 3,400 decigrams. Deci. I'm starting here. I want to go all the way over to kilograms. So I'm going to move the decimal 1, 2, 3, 4 places to the left. So I'm starting with this number. My decimal is invisible. It's at the end. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 places to the left. And now it's going to be here. So it's really 0.34. I can drop those zeros, kilograms. So that's how you convert in the metric system, in the English system. The rest of these notes I'm going to put on another video because it kind of is a completely different type of topic. So right there is just these day 2 notes, kind of part 1, just on conversions. Okay, bye.